Well. Happy International Women's Day, everybody. This is Dr. LaDonna greeting you live from the Global Cast studio on this glorious International Women's Day. I'm super excited to be with you. And I have a very special guest today. So I want to ask you to share this on all your channels. And as we celebrate International Women's Day, everybody, if you are checking in with us, I want you to let us know in the chat where you're checking in from around the world. It's the Global Wellness Check-in, and it is the International Women's Day edition. I'm super excited to have one of my favorite entrepreneur or extraordinaires with me today. My accountability partner is in the virtual building global cast. Let's welcome Verena Anderson. Go on and put your hands together. Verena, you want to say a big shout out to the people today?
Thank you. Welcome. I'm grateful that I'm speaking with you today, Dr. LaDonna. And you're a great accountability partner too. I appreciate you. I look
Hey,
forward to speak to you every week. Um,
hey.
my name is Verena Anderson. I'm an educator. I've been an educator for 28 years, and I started digital marketing since October. I decided to get into the digital space since October 2024
Hmm.
and continuing. And I also started my own business in January.
Wow. Wow. Well, we want to hear about that because as we salute International Women today, and Verena, I want to say, and this month, we want to thank God for you, and we want to say you represent so many women business owners around the world. And I believe that there are some that are listening to us today. And I love how you said you started your business in January. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I did. I started another business, not only digital marketing. I started a business on Amazon in January, and it's going, it's progressing
Oh,
daily.
excellent. Well, we're going to get into more to that. I want to do some shout outs. So, this is a Global Wellness Check In. I want to agree. I see North Carolina's in the house, Wanda Westbury. I want to agree all of our Instagram fam, our LinkedIn fam, our Facebook fam, and soon we will be on TikTok. I know Verena is encouraging me through her experience to be on TikTok as well. If you're joining us, we want to hear from you. We have a very special announcement today. In fact, let me just break in and say, because of the times we are living in, we are about to launch on March 15th as well as March 29th. We're going to have a very special set of online retreats. Our first one is going to be Exhale on March 15th. And then we're going to come back on the 29th with a very special healing racism journaling experience featuring poetry, journaling, and all of that. So we want you, those tickets will go on sale today at 2 p.m. And if you purchase your ticket, you will get a very special there's something very special for you if you purchase your ticket this International Women's Day weekend. I wanted to start off. Many of you know I have not been on for a while, but we had to come on International Women's Day, and I'm so glad to have Verena Anderson with me. Verena and I are actually accountability partners. And I think sometimes, Verena, we could come on and talk about that. The title of our business is Ubuntu Global Collective. And Ubuntu means I am because we are. And sometimes you can do things on your own and feel isolated, or you can have a community and accountability partner. So I'm super excited to have Verena here because as we are moving forward as entrepreneurs in business and life, we've been able to hold each other accountable. Verena, you want to say anything about that? either our accountability or just women supporting one another in the journey of business and life.
Well, it's good to have an accountability partner because that person keep you focused, and you are you're more centered when you have an accountability partner, because every week you have to update that person and what's going on in your business, and um celebrate your wins with the person, and even when you're having rough time, because in a business sometimes there are struggles. A business is not 1, 2, 3, and it's not easy. But when you have an accountability partner, you can share your wins and you can share your downfalls to the struggles with the accountability partner, and that person can motivate you to keep going when there are rough times.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I want to thank you for being a motivation because Verena will always say, when are we going to do our live? And
I
I
want to thank you too. I'm grateful for you.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And as we're here, I'm so excited that you are here, especially because you help women and people advance in the digital business space. And I think many of us, we hear about how online business is lucrative, is fruitful, but sometimes, and I can speak for myself, there's a bit of a hesitation um, to step out. And one thing about having you as an accountability partner, especially because your area is digital business, um, it's helping me to step out. And so I want you to talk about that. But before you talk about it, I want to just acknowledge all the women that are listening in. And for all the men, we say, hey, what's up? Thanks for supporting the women in your lives, the girls in your lives. I want to acknowledge any entrepreneurs that are here. If you are an entrepreneur, a woman business leader, I want to shout you out. So go ahead and put your comments in the chat. I see Dr. LaConte Bryan is in the building. Virtually, we say a big shout out to you on LinkedIn. Be sure to check her out, as well as she is empowering women to um, move through their career transitions. And I hope that we can see everybody greeting you on Instagram, greeting you on Facebook. Go ahead and let us know where you're checking in from. And we want to acknowledge all of our women entrepreneurs and transformation agents. Um, so, Verena, I want to ask you because I know you advise. So I want to say every morning I wake up to your reels on social media. Every
Thank
morning.
you. Thank
And
you. I appreciate it.
I feel like they speak to the heart of they speak to the heart. I want to ask, what is a message you have for anybody who wants to take a step, or why would they want to take a step into digital business? What is your advice for them? How can they break through any hesitations? Anything you want to say about that?
Well, if first of all, if you have a 9 to 5 job and you want a side hustle, the digital business is the way to go, because you don't have to go to a second job.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes people have financial struggles and they said, "Oh, I need to get a second job," but you could open your own business, because you can work from the privacy of your own home. It's not like a job that's gonna take up a lot of your time. You only spend like 1 to 2 hours a day, and you have to have a target audience too,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to go into the digital space. So, like for digital marketing, one of the target audience can be stay-at-home moms, because it's hard for a stay-at-home mom to go out and get a 9 to 5 job, because daycare is very expensive nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that will work for people who stay at home. Digital marketing is not only for stay at home mom, but as I said before, somebody who have a 9 to 5 job who is looking for a side hustle and they don't want to go to another job. So You could go to your 9 to 5 job and you come home and do digital marketing in the privacy of your home. Not only for women, but men can also do it too. It's for everybody.
It's for
And
everybody.
it's for all ages, but as 18 and older. Even if you're
Yeah.
retired, even if you're a retired person, you can do digital marketing. Because and then it brings out the best in you, because there are a lot of people, sometimes people are very shy, and they don't want to be outspoken. That brings out the best in you, because it pushes you as a person to display yourself, because sometimes we have fear within ourselves and don't want to try to venture out into something new. And I wasn't afraid when I started, but I was in the online space, but not. And my accounts were private and all this stuff. And my coworker encouraged me to do it, and I said, "Oh, girl, that's not for me," because I used to teach I have two teaching jobs. I have my regular teaching job, then I teach at night, but it was very stressful. So
Mm.
I stepped out of my comfort zone, and now I'm comfortable. But it's gonna take a little time and even when you're already in this space, sometimes fear will come along and doubt will come along, but you have to just push that away and press forward and be a boss.
Hey, hey, hey. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, we're going to let people know how they can get in touch with you right before we wrap up. If you need someone to follow, or also you can check out her stand store where you have so many assets there about that people can sign up. Um, and learn more about what you're offering, learn more about what they might want to do. And that's what I was going to ask you. How does someone go from, I have a passion for this? Like for me, I have a passion for leaders and empowering leaders. How can they go from, I have a passion for this, to making it a business and one that does well online?
Well, that's a good question, because anything that you have passion for, that's what you should excel in. You
Mm,
should do business. You should really step out of your comfort zone and start a business doing that.
yeah.
So anything that you're passionate about, that's what you should really, really do your business in.
Yes.
Because that time you're gonna put more effort out, the best of you is gonna come out, and you're gonna help people. Because whenever you start a business, it's a service. You're rendering service to people, so you're gonna give it your all and your best if it's a passion.
Yes, that's true. I think that too, your passion drives you to continue when it gets difficult, or when you're not seeing progress. Your passion, whatever it is your why, is what drives you to continue.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, on this International Women's Day, I wanted to take a moment to salute all the women that inspire us. So if you're here with us, go ahead and type in the chat for the women that inspire you, for the women who have made a difference in your life. It could have been somebody from a long time ago, it could have been someone from this week. But I want us to shout out the women, because this is what I've observed, Verena. And you and I, we met in a millionaire mastermind kind of group with all these
Hmm.
women. What I want to say, and I think men have this too, but we're celebrating women. Okay, so today is International Women's Day, but I think we all have this sometimes, to dim ourselves down or not say, hey, this is what I do and I'm good at it. And I just want to shout out the women today, the women who help us to go forward, to have, I wrote about the international women who, as a young woman, I think I was in my 20s in South Africa, who just stood behind me, beside me, and in front of me, and could see there was something in me and called it forth. I want us to name those women in the comments. And today I want you to think about those women. And I want you to understand too that you are that woman. You are that woman, whether you set out to be or not. There are people that look to you. And so I want to encourage you and say thank you, because what I learned about working with these amazing women is sometimes they don't acknowledge their amazingness. Like,
And it's true.
we are superheroes, really defying all. If there's a challenge for mothers, whether you birth children or not, but you mothered, you will go through, walls to make it happen. And so we want to acknowledge that. And we want to acknowledge the women forerunners. Verena, are there any mentors or forerunners or any people you want to acknowledge today on International Women's Day?
Well, first of all, you you inspire me a lot since we met. I appreciate you. I'm grateful that I met you because I've learned a lot from you so far. And I have a lot of strong women in my circle.
Mm,
I have two friends, they're therapists, and they're my support system. I have my best friend, she's a teacher. Phenomenal. I have a few more women that I surround myself with, and they're always supporting me. 100% all the time they support me.
that is so awesome. It makes all the difference. And I was saying, as we were posting together, like, I got to see your community that was supporting you. And I was like, wow, I want to go ahead and shout out a couple other business women entrepreneurs on our Instagram page today. Love Fiscally. You have to check her out. Love Fiscally is here with us. Nadia, we are thankful for you. And also, I'm so glad to see, let me just go here. Roz Beretta is here, and she is with We Travel. And just want to give her a shout out too, because many of you know we are hosting global retreats. And I'm so thankful for her and just assisting us with. We're going to be bringing you some amazing retreats this year in 2025. Well, Verena, we could talk all day, but we already said we'll be coming back again. Is there anything else you want to share with the people today?
Well, for as a business owner, even though I just started out, all the women who are on this live that are business owner, I would encourage them, just don't give up, keep going. Even when it gets rough, you have to keep going and keep growing, because every day we learn something new, and whatever, even if you make a mistake, you're going to learn from that mistake, and something good is going to come out of that mistake. So just keep going, and your business is going to be successful, and everything takes time. So if it's not flourishing today, it's going to flourish tomorrow, or it's going to flourish the next month or the next year. So if it's your passion, just keep going and don't give up.
Amen. Amen. That's the way to go. If it's your passion, keep going and don't give up. It's almost like I had a mentor talk to me yesterday from Rwanda and kept saying, put one foot in front of the other.
Hmm.
The days when you're not sure, the vision, what you see and what you're going for. But right now, it doesn't look like that. Put one foot in front of the other and let's go. And a lot of times you'll then meet others on the journey to support you who have the same vision. Yeah. So, Verena, anything you have coming up for the people that you want to let them know about?
Well, I don't have anything coming up right now, but I would love to get that support in the digital marketing space. So they can click on my stand store and check out my digital marketing product. And there's a free guide that they can click on my free guide and go through it and see the synopsis of what um ETS is about.
Excellent. And you can find Verena on TikTok and Instagram as well at V Anderson Digital Co. And so you definitely want to follow her. If for me, you're my morning inspiration.
Thank
So
you.
I really appreciate your post. And what I want to say to the people today, I would echo Verena. I see Dr. LeConte is saying passion equals permission. Amen. I want to echo what she said. Do not give up and find your people and find your community. That's what Verena, you're always saying to me every week. Make your community, Dr. LaDonna.
Yes.
And I can testify because we started our community group together. I think we've been going since January in the group that we're in, and we became accountability partners. And I've seen the power of community. Um, and I think sometimes, and people aren't talking about this, but I think we can be trained to be in competition with one another. And that is not helpful because if I know what you do, then I can tell other people and I can be an ambassador for you. If you know what I do, you can tell other people. So I want to say today, I want to encourage you if you're in need of community, like-minded community or a community to empower you to go for your assignment in the earth. And I say assignment because it might be business. You might, Verena, you're also an educator. You might be an educator. You might be a business owner. You may have a vision, but you need community. I'm going to ask you to type community in the comments or send me a DM if you are in need of community. I want to see how many of you are out there. And we're preparing something very special. I also want to invite you to join us for our online refresh retreats. And I'm going to be doing a demo of our online refresh retreats this Tuesday at 3 p.m. And so you could come on and bring your journal. Bring your journal. I brought some of mine. And come on at 3 or catch the replay, and we will do a demo of what our online retreats are like because there's a lot going on. And I think for women and men, we need the space to exhale, to decompress, de stress. And while you're doing all that, to see what it is important for you in these days. So I want to invite you this month. We're going to be having our Exhale online refresh retreats this March, and our tickets will go on sale today on all of our channels where you're watching us at 2 p.m. If you would like to get your invitation to join us, we'll be having Exhale next Saturday. And then we'll be having the Healing Racism Journaling Experience on March 29th. If you would like to get your invitation for those, just type refresh in the comments or send us a DM and we will send you your invitation. Also, if you are a business or a business owner and you would like to be featured on Global Cast, send us a DM. We have a wonderful program called Amplify, where we will help you to amplify your business and create shows if that is what you want to do, but to amplify your business and connect with your target people. All right. Well, this has been amazing. I want to thank you, Verena, for joining me today. Verena, where are you checking in from around the world today?
Oh, I'm from Connecticut, but presently I'm in New York.
You're in
I'm in New
New York
York.
today.
Yeah, I am in New York today with my friend.
Amen. Well, we are stretching across the U.S. I'm here in Chicago today, and we have people from North Carolina, from Mexico. I want to shout out all of our global people that are here today, and thank you for joining us on this International Women's Day. I want to encourage you today in the name of all of those who have gone before us, those who are with us, and those who are to come to do what you are here for. We want you to go forth in what you're here for and find your community to help you to do that. And if we can be a part of that, send us a DM. We'd love to let you know how you can connect in. Well, Verena, I think that's it. Anything else you want to say today from New York?
Well, one thing you said earlier, you were talking about women, and they like to compete with each other. I
Yeah,
don't I don't like that, because there's so many people in the online space that we don't have to compete. We need to build each other, because whatever business each of us are doing, even if we're doing the same business, there are billions and billions of people online. So you're gonna get your piece of the cake, and I'm gonna get my piece of the cake. So we should just unite instead of compete, because everything is there for us. Every
hey,
one of us is gonna get a piece of the cake. So I think we need to just unite and build each other up,
mm.
and elevate ourselves.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Unite instead of competing.
Yes, we don't need to compete, because whatever business you're doing, there are a lot of people in this world, billions of people in the world. So you're gonna have your own group of people that's gonna come to you.
That's
So
true.
just unite and build each other up, because if it's billions of people in the world, so even if you're gonna have 20,000 people come to you, there's still a lot of people left over. So there's nothing to compete about. Just
That
lift each other up.
I think that's our International Women's Day word for the day. And I think it speaks for the men and the women. And I don't want to count out the boys and the girls. Unite instead of competing. And then what you said, Verena, I think a step we could take on this day and in this season and in this month is to find someone to collaborate with. Or you said encourage one another and build one another.
Yes.
This week, instead of just scrolling past people's things, I took the time to actually encourage people. Maybe you can't collaborate with everybody, but you can encourage somebody. But yeah, let's go for that. Let's connect in with one another. Let's build one another up. Let's unite instead of competing. Amen. Amen.
Yes.
This is Dr. LaDonna. I want you to connect in with us and send us a DM so that we can connect in. We are also on the stand store at Dr. LaDonna Global. And this afternoon at 2 p.m., you will see the tickets go on sale for our amazing refresh retreats coming up. Join me this Tuesday at 3 p.m., where we'll be doing a demo of that. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. I am energized. Maybe I didn't say that by International Women's Day. And I can truly say I'm an international woman. Verena, you could say you're an international woman.
Yes, I am.
And so we want to give love to the international women and girls today. And many blessings to everybody. I want to speak refreshment, and I'm speaking to everybody, men, women, boys and girls, girls and boys, refreshment. I want to speak life. I want to speak peace. I want to speak healing. I want to speak energy, insight, and new life be with you and with one another. Have a great day. This is Dr. LaDonna with my accountability partner, Verena Anderson. And we are saying, take good care. And I will see you again soon.
Bye for now.